So while the machines are teaching them all this stuff, we come back to Johnny's village. His girlfriend is worried about him, and so she rides off to find him. Meanwhile, Turl shows the intelligent man-animal the remains of human history.
All your soldiers and all their advanced technology could only put up a measly 9-minute fight. Everything you humans knew is here, and you can look at anything you want.
Lord knows we didn't.
Because there's nothing that will help you.
So he takes them to an open field where I think he makes the same speech to the humans that he did to the cast and crew of this movie.
If any of you get any bright ideas about escaping, just keep in mind, I graduated top marksman in my class, and I can kill any one of you at over 1,000 paces.
Okay, you can shoot cows. That's wonderful. McDonald's must be very proud of you. Yeah, how about the people attacking you from behind? Can you shoot them? For an expert marksman, you have a hard time hitting what's right goddamn next to you, don't ya?
Please, tell them I'm an expert marksman.
Let's give this demon what it deserves.
It turns out these humans, dressed as foxes, are from the caves. But Johnny stops them before they go any further.
Kill it, and then we'll run. We'll run. Then what? What kind of life is it to run? Always living in fear of being hunted? You can't defeat them. Yes, we can. Yes, we can! Yes, we can! Let it be said that we took this one chance and fought!
Or they could say that 5 really stupid humans went up against an empire and got totally slaughtered. But fought! So like a friggin' moron, he hands the gun back to Turl and doesn't kill it. Why? Because instead of escaping, he wants to hold out for destroying the entire race. Well, I'm glad you have your realistic priorities in place.
Stupid humans.
But to make sure he has leverage, it turns out that Turl has found his girlfriend and threatens to blow her up with an exploding collar if he doesn't cooperate.
So if you choose to disobey me, let me show you what will happen.
You've made your point.
Yeah, aren't you glad you didn't kill him? Wasn't it just an unbelievably smart move? I'm glad to have you as our leader. The human race is looking so promising.
You didn't kill Sammy. Johnny, this is not living. We would look over our shoulders waiting for the cyclists to hunt us down. I think that is not living either.
Yeah, you want to know what is living? Dying. Wait, no, that's not living, that's fucking dying.
What's going on?
Someone in that cage knows how to speak the Cyclone's language. He's gonna help us fight her.
This is really not that big a deal, guys. Unless knowing the Cyclone's language can shoot lasers from your balls, it's not really guaranteeing you a sure way out. What is a sure way out, though, is the stupidity of these goddamn morons. I mean, look at this. He continues to educate the humans, shows them how to fly their spaceships, and they've already proven that they can use their weapons. They really don't see this as a recipe for disaster? But it's okay. As long as they keep a good, close eye on them, I'm sure everything will be okay. So, how does this advanced alien race watch these humans while they mine? A small camera flies over sometimes and takes a still picture.
I'll be watching you.
Oh my god, how fucking stupid are these guys? You know what? Let's get Turl back in here. I want to ask him something.
Space invaders! Puny humans! Yes?
Turl, why would you educate these guys that clearly want to kill you and then only watch them by taking a picture every couple of hours?
A puny man-animal such as yourself couldn't possibly understand. We are far technologically superior. We've conquered dozens of species and the hundreds of galaxies. Or is it the other way around?
You couldn't conquer Rhode Island. You're completely useless.
Well, okay, just because we've given them everything they could need to take us over doesn't necessarily mean they will take us over. We figure humans operate by the honor system.
But you don't even work on the honor system.
I know! And that's why we always win!
Oh, go away. It's like talking to a horse's vagina.
Fool! While you were still learning to spell your name!
So what are the Cyclos doing instead of watching the humans slowly plan to take them over? Gawk over Cyclo-pussy, of course, as we see Travolta mingle with his real-life wife. A term I use very loosely.
She gets drunk with economical speed. And has other advantages.
They call it the Gene Simmons transplant. So the humans call on that fox tribe you saw earlier to make it look like they're mining for gold as they set out to Washington. No, they're not. They're honestly not. Son of a bitch! Turl!
Oh, it's you again.
How can you idiots not know about Fort fucking Knox? What, you never checked to see if we harvested gold too?
Listen, you're probably figuring out by now that we Cyclos are not very smart. In fact, the only reason we're able to take over any galaxies at all is that we fart nuclear bombs out of our anuses.
Oh. So, none of this has to deal with strategic planning or superior intellect?
Nope, it's just farting bombs!
You must be a very proud race.
We are! Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a play to rehearse for tomorrow evening. To be... or not to be!
So yeah, in a matter of 2 weeks, I'm gonna repeat that, 2 weeks, the humans learn how to find weapons, build bombs, arm guns, and even learn how to fly fighter jets. Wow, these guys are making the Mensa people look like lobotomized retards.
Piece of cake.
So Turl returns to get his gold and never questions how they were able to turn it into bricks as he loads it up in a secret compartment. Why is it I get the feeling this is how John Travolta wants to be buried? But after that scene, the humans finally attack. Their plan? To get to the teleporter so they can beam a bomb to the Cyclos planet and blow it up. The explosion will be small, but since the atmosphere is entirely radioactive, it'll wipe out the entire planet. Oh. So, this military force of a planet that has an atmosphere made out of radiation has never had an explosion? This race is more gun-happy than Charlton Heston's shooting gallery, and yet there's never been an explosion on this planet! They can look at a kitten and somehow they make it blow up! These guys are crazy! There's never been an explosion! You expect me to believe that?! This is stupid! This is stupid! 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 Okay. The thought occurs to me that perhaps I'm just not in the right mindset for this movie. So, to fix this problem, I'm going to make the proper alterations. Ow! Oh God! Oh, I like spaceships. So, in a very confusing and extremely jumbled climax, the humans split up and try to attack different parts of the Cyclos camp.
Your shooting's triggered the alarm. 5 guards from the south, heavily armed and moving fast.
That's moving fast? What do you consider moving slow? Standing still? And we have our commando moment where every friggin' alien fires at this guy, but somehow they just keep on missing. Oh, if only we weren't on a planet where everything was at an angle, we could shoot straight! The Cyclos send in the military to fight off those man-animals, but those handy fighter jets come in to save the day. So let me just clarify this. 6 fighter jets can take out these spaceships, and yet an entire military in the past couldn't stop an alien takeover? How is that possible? Well, according to conservative talk radio, it's because there's a Democrat in the White House.
Attention! This is Terrell, your chief of security. Exterminate all man-animals at will. And happy hunting!
I'm a thespian chief of security! So one of the ships that was set out to blow up the base on Earth gets stuck, and so he has no choice but to blow up the ship himself.
I'm blowing the dome!
Piece of cake.
I immediately regret this. So the dome comes crashing down, Johnny manages to fire Turl's arm off, and the teleporter gets the bomb to the planet Cyclo, where it's blown up forever.
I was saying, Buster, this planet ain't big enough for the two of us, so off you go.
So Cyclo is destroyed in probably the most idiotically simple of world destructions as Turtle is put in a cage and used as leverage. They even get Kerr to join their team because frankly the Cyclos are fucking morons and anyone with half a brain wouldn't be on their side. Including the damn Cyclos.
Why don't you vaporize me?
Leverage. If there are other Cyclo colonies out there, they'll send out their gas drones and exterminate us. But if they learn that it was your greed that destroyed their home planet, then all the credits in the universe won't equal to the bounty that they put on your head.
So rather than living in a world where they're trying to kill us, we're living in a world where they're trying to kill us, getting to this guy! This was a good plan.
Look at the bright side. At least you finally got your goal.
Oh, the irony! He got his goal, but is totally unable to use it! Did we emphasize that enough? The part about him having the gold, but not being able to use it? Because that's what's going on here! He has the gold, but is totally not able to use it! God, roll the credits! Oh, fuck you, Roger Christian, whoever the fuck you are! This is an absolute ass of shit! I mean, this is bad! This is really, really bad! The acting's over the top, the camera works a joke, the story is beyond idiotic, it's just bad. Bad, 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 bad. And like I said, how are we supposed to believe even for a millisecond that these dumbasses of a race are supposed to take us over?
Just you wait, Critic, for soon we will conquer your primitive species just like we have for centuries! Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Oh, it looks like someone lit a cigarette on our home planet and now the whole damn thing's going to explode.
Oh, gee. I'm sorry, it's...
Yeah.
Well, is there anything I can do?
No, it's cool. Just let me work on my dying words.
You know, I'm not gonna miss him.
While you were still learning how to spell your name,